What you're asking for is the ability to browbeat her to get what
No,
you want.
no,
That's
no.
been your past. That's been what's going on.
In the present.
Enough. Lucas versus Lucas, or now Stroud versus Lucas. This is your motion. What do you care to add to it?
Clearly, I don't have legal counsel, and
Mhm.
I'll just say it, first and foremost, thank you for joining me. I'm not trying to waste anyone's time. Contrary to plaintiff's claim, this is not frivolous to me. I'll try to explain. So, just quickly, I guess, to address changes since our divorce, to hit those quickly. And I want to make clear I don't feel any of my claims towards Miss Stroud make her a bad mother, or that my children are in a bad environment at all. I think she's a wonderful mother. I'm not questioning her home at all. So since our divorce, changes that have happened, at the time of divorce, I had a 2-bedroom apartment. My kids were sharing room, and my future residence was uncertain. At this time, I've secured a permanent home. Each child has their own dedicated bedroom. I live alone in a wonderful neighborhood in their school district. It's a dead-end road. There's a 5-acre park, 2-acre park, I don't know, right up the street from my house for them to explore. We have a wonderful neighborhood for the children to live in. There's kids everywhere. The coach of my son's basketball team is my neighbor, and her son, Ruben, is 2 doors down. I have children across the street that when my kids aren't here, they're in my yard playing on the swings I put up, catching toads in my pond. I have a loving, perfect environment to raise my children in. Additionally, since our divorce, with everything happening within the divorce, the chaos of it, I personally accelerated my career through all of this. The day I was removed from my home, I started with a new firm, Edward Jones. Since our divorce, I've accelerated. I'm basically, we have levels of reps at our company. 10 is the highest, and I'm almost halfway there already. I've crossed level 4. I took a branch that was going to shut down, and it is now a functioning, profitable operation. For the first time in the company's history, I've hired an employee there to help me run the operation in the office. All of that shows to my children a successful father, that can lead. And so that has changed. Since our divorce, I've had countless overnights with the children. In my mind, when I'm with them, I only add positively to their life. They spent the entire Christmas week with me with no issues unsupervised with the kids. In March, I flew to London, England with the children for a week unsupervised completely. We toured England, went to Stonehenge, went to Liverpool, on the other side of the world. No problems at all. Nothing.
Right.
It was
All
great.
right. I'm going to, I'd let you go on, but I've also read your motion. Ms. Bryan's response was restrained. Legally, if you had an attorney, he would have told you not to file this motion. There is no legally sufficient change of circumstance to grant your request for an increase of parenting time at this point. Okay? There's got to be a change in the child's life, not your life. Changes in houses, changes in income are not by law an ability to change what you're asking for, because you would change custody. You have quite a lot of parenting time as it is. But at this point, it's going to take a lot more to jump it to the 50-50 that you're asking for. That's not going to happen at this time. You are spending time with the children. That's what's supposed to happen. It is going according to what's in their best interest right now. But the law basically says once the kids get used to something, we don't change it unless absolutely necessary or there's some change of circumstance inherent in their lives that require the change, not increases in your life. You don't get married to a millionaire, say my life is better, I need more parenting time. That's not going to happen. But that's a really enhanced example of what you're trying to argue. I've read your motion. Everything that you've stated by law is not a change of circumstance for asking for what you did. So I'm going to have to deny your motion. Ms. Bryan, I thank you for your response. It was pretty much what I had in mind anyway after reading it, because I read his motion a couple of times and went, let me try and find something. Because if I can, I'll try and find something to change parenting time. But this is a change of custody, not just parenting time.
I understand.
So,
I
yeah.
could add one thing.
Sure.
I understand and respect that. I'm not asking for custody, and
Technically, you are.
Okay. But
technically, you're asking for a change of custody. You can couch it as parenting time changes all you want.
I accept all the 100%.
Yeah, well, I'm just following case law and statute right now.
Mhm.
This isn't, I'm applying exactly what you said. I mean, there's case law that actually gives the examples of what you've given and says that ain't it.
Okay.
Okay.
But I accept that, and I guess the only thing that I want to say is, I understand my language and actions have made it seem very impossible for me to work with on this.
Well, you have had an interesting history, but I'm discounting that. I'm just going on what your motion is right now.
Absolutely.
You have what you had. It was very long and protracted arguments to get you what you've got. The children are thriving. They're doing well. No one's filed a motion to have your parenting time reduced because of some issues with the children,
I
which
understand.
indicates that things are going well. Enjoy the time you have. You have quite a bit, which, yeah, it's not 50-50, but it's, you enjoy the time you have.
I
Take
do
care of the kids and then settle them in. Let their lives settle.
I'd
Okay.
like, before we depart, just use this one moment to ask Ms. Stroud, I believe we could really, if we can communicate, we can solve this. And that's all I want.
Sir, I'm going to just stop you right there, because what you're asking for is the ability to browbeat her to get what you want. That's been your past. That's been what's going on. Enough. So don't even start that.
I want what's best.
I've been trying to do, no, you want what's best for you. That's what this case has been about for years. That's what you've been doing. I tried to play nice here. I tried not to bring up your past. I tried not to rehash stuff. But no, you're not going to browbeat her and continue to get more and more and more. Enough.
I disagree.
Motion denied. Yeah. Don't continue this. I'm reserving the right for attorney fees for frivolous motions in the future. You went too far. Have a good morning.
I'll prepare the order. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Tried to play nice. I tried not to bring up his past. I tried to give him a chance.